Hello everyone, good morning, good day, happy Monday times, good afternoon and good evening. Welcome guys, welcome chat, welcome community. How you doing fellas? Why, great to see you everyone. Great to see you. On a beautiful day, beautiful times. I'm about to share this presentation pretty much everywhere, right? And then we get into the business. I'm really hungry collecting my next points, my next dollars to qualify for the payouts. We're pretty close on both prop firms, Ticktick Trader and Tap on Futures. We're pretty close, so that's a great feeling. Make sure to share our, let me just take out of the title, JOLTS job data. There's no such a thing today. Good morning, welcome everyone. Hey, great to see you guys. Make sure to like the video, come on. Let's bring up those numbers, like the video everyone, let's get started. Looking forward achieving, we're sitting on $109,000 on our 5 copy traded accounts on copy trader. We've got 7 points. So 3 more points are needed. As soon as I successfully collect my next one, we're gonna have around 90% chance of success for collecting all the points needed, which is actually 10 points profit score for the Ticktick Trader guys. Oh, great tennis games pretty much all around the corner. Thank you. I'm feeling a little bit tired. And good evening, welcome. Hey, great to see you fellas. Yep, that's what I said. If I successfully achieve point number 8 and we have above $9,000 in the balance, it's very likely we will qualify for the payouts sooner or later. Look at that, very interesting guys in terms of the charts. Thank you buddy, appreciate it. Look at that, 5 minute is really promising for a touch on the daily opening. 764. Really promising. We're about to close this candlestick with an engulfing. This is pretty interesting, guys. Good evening, brother. Welcome everyone, great to see you. Make sure to like the video, like the presentation. Let's bring up those numbers. We've got a giveaway today for the Ticktick Trader accounts, $50,000. And I'm looking forward to getting started with my Ticktick Trader accounts. 5 minute is bullish. It wants to continue. It's just that I'm not really having an easy time longing it here, honestly. I would prefer shorting it here. Oh, look at that. We've got the energy stepping in.
Order filled.
Testing out a long for a little rejection here. Let's see if we can collect something. If there's something to be collected. Or this is going to be a heavy rejection without any fight back from the bulls. It's a double top confirmation. We might get a bull tap. A bull trap there. 750s. I don't know. This is not looking the most exciting. Depends how does the upcoming 2 minutes go about this candlestick.
Order filled.
I've DC'd the contract here.
Order filled.
Another one. We were 8 points away from the daily opening touch.
Order filled. Order filled.
What a rejection, guys. This is very powerful here. 20 points. From a strong level, we're going to get stopped out. Unfortunately, we're going to get stopped out. You know, I can take... I could actually take... The problem is we have the daily volume weighted average price on the 30s, where I could expect the market bouncing, right? You know, if it's not this candlestick, then the next one. So I should leave some room and space into the 30s. If I set my stop loss there, I'm exiting at a place where the market could be bouncing. I'm basically selling right now.
Order filled.
3 contracts, so I'm accepting a partial loss. I accepted $385 loss. I had to do it, guys. Our entry was not sufficient. Good morning, everyone. Welcome, guys. Thank you so much for joining. Make sure to like the video. Stay in touch with us. We have $50,000 giveaway today. And we're working hard trading Tap 1 Futures and Ticktick Trader. Both instant funding accounts, both pretty close to the payout.
Order filled.
I could DCA here for rejection. If it holds,
Order
it's
filled.
great. If it's not holding, I'm willing to risk and get out. All that buying pressure we had on the 1 minute earlier looks like it's fully denied. Let's see. We could have this 35 holding for the moment. Maybe not really. You know, I'm willing to allocate a little more here. We have a bunch of balance. We have $108,000. I'm willing to allocate a little more. Makes sense. We got tons of buffer. The max loss is at $8,000 away.
Order filled.
And we got stopped out. But why? Oh, we had the lockout at 1,500. I have that set up. No, I had that set up, guys, on the risk settings. I forgot about it. Automatically closing, basically, the trade when the personal daily loss limit. Totally forgot about this. 1,500 liquidate and block. I totally forgot about this. I mean, I do remember I've set it up. It's totally fine. But for some reason, I missed that. You know, we've got a $1,500 loss. We have 107 690s. And this is the first loss, basically. This is the first loss after 8 days of trading, 7 points collected. 3 more points are needed for us to grab another $10,000 payout. Hopefully, it's going to happen this week. Yep. I was certainly not expecting 2 5-minute candlesticks to be such strong. Certainly not. Starting with the first red candlestick, I was looking for finding a rejection that should have pushed the markets a little bit higher. So first of all, was definitely not expecting basically a 23 points movement downwards. The rejection came in a little late right there. It was too deep already for me. My average of the entry was higher. And then the next candlestick was, you know, having a flat opening. Look at that. We were not getting any little points to the upside. Nothing was given. No tick. Zero. Flat opening. And probably the markets will have a reaction here on 730s. I mean, we'll have to discover that. There's also a positive side of this $1,500 limit. It's part of the risk control. 3 points away with 4 accounts on Ticktick Trader. That's not a pleasurable experience, right? Certainly not. But we've got good chances. I mean, if I have 2 more days, especially in a row, then I'm going to get concerned, right? Because that would be $3,000 more. So if I have 2 more days in a row hitting the max loss of the day that I have, that would actually be bringing me down to 104,700. I mean, we are at the very limit there. So if we get there, we're not going to have that much of a room and space for another loss. Right? I should avoid at any price to have 2 more negative consequence days. Certainly not. Max daily drawdown for me is 1,500. It set it up like that. Just like it happened today. Three more days would actually be 4,500. That would still leave me with more than $3,000 in the account for the buffer. You know, that's still possible to go for the payout of $2,000 plus the money you have to do, because I still have to do 3 points. I mean, if we divide 1,007, if we divide how many max loss off day we could actually digest, we have 7,006, you know, let's put 7,500 divided to 1,500. That's exactly 5 days from now. But if we have 5 days, then we have no money in the account to cash out. So 4 days, basically, in a nutshell. 4 days. 4 more days of max loss. Look at that. Our market is completely tanking. Completely. And something interesting that happened here is that we have been front running the daily opening. We're going to get back to that daily opening. Now I'm moving on to my top 1 futures accounts that are just needing trading days. You guys know about them. We've been talking about we didn't had a loss here in a while. We actually had no loss during the entire trading experience with them. So basically the second cycle started on the 30. After we finished this flipping days of 20, 30, 40 bucks, right? On the 30, the first day, second, third, plus 5 right there. We have 8 days of trading. So we've got 8 days of trading, which means 2 more days are needed. And we can request payouts. From 3 accounts, 3,150. The target is hit at the moment. We don't have any message from you from the Friday. No private message has been received from you. Make sure to reach that out. So we're trading the micros here because we can be happy with $5 profit as well. We can definitely be happy with that $5 profit too. Yes, all the trades that I'm doing are just on live. There is no trade behind the doors. Everything is on live. I'm shorting this. And we got our target on $7. I mean, I don't want to touch the 10 seconds micro scalping. Let me just wait a little more. Now we can go about a target.
Order filled.
$3.52. That's enough, guys. We've been holding this for 26 seconds between the entry and exit time. 26 seconds. That's enough, right? $3.52, that's enough as well. It's a trading day. We've been respecting the microscoping rule. Yes, I'm still doing crypto on long-term swing trading. Exactly. Long-term swing trading stuff. Well, we'll get back to you on the private messages. We just got in the office today, so you have to chill out, relax. We're gonna get back to you today. That's enough here. On the other side, we touched the daily loss, so we've done our math. We're still in a very, very favorable position, I would say. I am a full-time trader since 2014. Since 11 years, because I started with crypto. The discount for Savius is going to be available as long as this exclusive plans they created for our community are available, which is for 2 months. Make sure, guys, to like the video. Come on, let's bring up the numbers. Let's bring up the numbers, especially to qualify in the giveaway. You have to like the video, be subscribed, join Discord. Here's the Discord link. This is a potential level of reaction. Right? It's the 200 EMA. What's happening on gold? Let's get into the 15-minute analysis. So, Enzo. Some of that 1-500s, you know, we're locked out. We're basically locked out. I cannot trade this. That's how I have my settings. We liquidate in black once this is touching 1,500, which is the personal daily loss limit set up for the accounts. It's liquidating and blocking me away. So I'm not able to trade today anymore. I set it up like this because I'm accepting the loss in this form, as this is an advantageous form for me accepting losses when I have so much buffer left. There's more than $7,500 left. And for me to lose this 5 accounts, we would need to have another sequence of 3 to 4 negative days in a row. Yeah, so I'm locked out, fully locked out. Not going back for this. And I'm not doing that because it's not needed, I would say. So we have 3 to 4 days buffer here with losses possible and still accepted. I mean, that's not likely. It's possible, but it's not likely to have 3 days max loss per day in a row. So I'm allocating a lot of the time right now, especially with tomorrow and so on, when I'll have a different screening of the market and I'll be participating in a different market structure tomorrow. Total different with my mind fully cleared up. It's much better. I'm trading a lot of momentum, pivot points, breakouts, demand, supplies, and price action. A lot of price action. There's not much weakness going on. We're in the structure of the created all-time high for Nasdaq, but there's not much weakness, guys, here. $200 EMA reacts once again. Probably we're gonna chop here till there's some economical news that are very important, which will start probably from tomorrow. We have inflation data, right? And this inflation data is going to represent the balance of the rate cuts more and more accurately. Today we have close to 90% chance for the rate cut in September. With the inflation numbers coming out this week, we're going to have a more accurate perspective towards. The crypto space actually, my crypto space needs that, right? I'm going to trade this account a little bit here on top on futures. Thank you guys for joining. Make sure to like the video. Let's bring up those lovely numbers. As in less than an hour, we're going to do a giveaway.
Order filled.
No, I don't want to trade micros. I'm out of
filled.
this. I want to get back to my minis.
Order filled. Order filled.
6 contracts long. If it holds here, we could see a nice movement.
Order filled.
If it resists here, yeah, I microscoped, but I did that in a loss, which is not an issue. Plus the portion of microscoping that I have is an exception, right? Exceptions are accepted, basically. when you have close to 50% of your trades microscoped, or 50% of the profits you have at the cash out are achieved through microscoping, it is a problem. This way, it's not a problem. There's a pretty weak reaction here so far. This could nicely come back into 715, 713. And then my entry is too high, so let's see, guys. I'll take a loss right there at 265. Actually, I'll be taking a loss here, right below this candlestick. No, I'm exiting actually.
Order filled.
239. There's too much weakness here, and I do not expect that. So I'm looking for something around 715. 713 and 15 another contract. 16 as well, one more. 16, there you go. 716 is a good long. Hey Lorenzo, good to see you guys. Yeah, this is a good possibility for the markets bouncing here. That's why I'm waiting with limit orders. So basically we have 9 days completed on my top 1 futures copy traded accounts. One more day, tomorrow, Tuesday, we are going for the payout. We only have to trade it. We don't need to do anything else. Just to fulfill the number of trading days. Come on, bring it lower. We had a good start. The whole August has been very good. Last week we had no losses on this important accounts. I'm also going to trade today's Savius as well. Looks like we've been front run here. Thank you guys for joining. Appreciate it. We've got a $50,000 giveaway today for the Ticktick trader. Bring it down. Our limit orders are pretty hot, waiting to be onboarded. We're sitting there with 9 contracts totally. Between 716 and 713. That's going to be a sufficient size. I'm going to fall asleep. Come on. We were off to a great start of August. But this Monday here with my Ticktick, I messed it up. Happens. It's good that I've messed it up at the second cycle. I mean, not second
Order
cycle.
filled.
Second part of my cycle, I built buffer. Very important to build that buffer up. One
Order
contract has
filled.
been filled. 4 more. So we're sitting on 5. I'm decreasing my
Order
limit.
filled.
There you go. We are fully into our position. Let's see if there's going to be any recovery here, if there's going to be any strength appearing. Or this wants to get back to 670s. Right? If the strength is going to miss here, this is going to get back to 670s. Let's see, guys. Come on. Good morning. Welcome, everyone. Good morning, Fernandez. I'd like to see the strength on 5-minute candlestick, this one. Would love to have it closing above 715. That would be lovely. Get a closing above 715 and there's 30 seconds to go. Beautiful, guys. Look at that. Told you. I'd love to see this one closing above 715. Come on. 3 more seconds. Do not betray me. 717. That's good, guys. That's a good closing. Welcome, everyone. We should be able to do something here on the 5 minutes. Couple of green candle in a row would be nice. For the upcoming 20-30 minutes would be actually nice. Back to 730s daily VWAP. Wouldn't be bad. Yeah, the duck race is coming a little bit later in about 35-40 minutes. This is an account that I use to test out things. It's not part of those extremely serious ones. It's an alone traded account with intraday trailing. I'm testing out. Double rejection on the 1 minute coming after the interesting recovery we had here in terms of markets bouncing. Very interesting. I think there is not much selling pressure at this level. Or at least technically it shouldn't be. Good morning everyone, welcome guys, great to see you. Make sure to like the video. Come on, let's bring up those numbers. We're pretty heavy for the Monday. Not the best one on the Ticktick trader yet. It is great on the top 1 futures. Day number 9. We might revisit 712. We might revisit this level here. So I don't want to set a stop loss. It would be unnecessary for me to play break even here. There is not much distance between where the markets got stuck and my entry, right? So if it does this, it doesn't mean it's bearish. It can nicely continue. Not trading anymore on micros. I'm trading on minis. Earlier, I was trading the micro where I only needed to do at least $1. That's why I traded the micro, because I only needed to earn at least $1. I actually made $3.50 on the 3 accounts. So obviously you don't do minis when anything above the dollar mark is good. Because I only needed to complete a trading day. That was my target there. The financial side does not matter. It matters to hold your position at least for 10 seconds, of course. You want to cross that line. There's no reason to cross that line. And to trade. It was day number 9. One more day tomorrow. Very likely we're going to celebrate for top 1 futures accounts. Very likely. Very likely we're going to celebrate a payout. Now the stop loss should be utilized here. Should be utilized. That's a higher low with an engulfing and a momentum continuation. This is bullish, guys. So you don't know how hard this has the ability to keep going. Could actually get exactly to the opposite side and grab some liquidity. 730s, I've talked about it. It's the daily VWAP. So I'm gonna bid right below that. 729 right there. Hello, great. Welcome, Anton. Wow, what a pressure. What a pressure here. It's going great with the top 1 futures. We've completed day number 9 on the other accounts. On 3 accounts. Ticktick trader got us into the stop loss of the day. And we've been getting locked out. But we still have 7,600 buffer. And only 3 more points are needed. So we're in a good spot. Yeah, I'm also very close to be moved to live. It's just that I actually... Up to date, I always got paid basically for the first cycle of trading for the payments that I got. Yeah, you got 2 payments from each account. I only got a single payment from my each account. This would be the first time I'm getting 2 payments from a set of an account. But up to date, I only got a single payment from each account that I was trading. You actually need more. 2 or 3. Or even 4. Some depends on the user. Depends on your risk management. And this is an ugly rejection, guys, that we've just had here. That 725, 726 acted terrible on me. I don't trust this right now. It's going to get back all the way to 725 from here. This is a very risky spot. Probably I'm going to get out here and just, you know, accept a little profit, and that's it, right? Otherwise, I would be stopped out on my entry. Makes no sense. Maybe I could get an entry here on 710, 79. So we've eliminated a loss, and we're on 165 profit. Beautiful. You're on day number 8. Congratulations. You are exactly on the same spot as I am. 7 points collected. 3 more points needed. How does the payout works? Well, if it's your first payout, then you're going to receive a rise invitation to your email. Once you finish your 10 points, you wait for the day to close. The next day, you log into your dashboard and you request a payout. Inside your dashboard, inside your accounts, you request the payout from there. Your accounts will be paused. They are verifying your activity. Once it gets approved, they will be unpaused and you receive a rise invitation. And then the payment is completed in, depends. Couple of hours or 1-2 days usually. So it's quite simple and straightforward.
Order filled.
I hope to see some momentum right now. But it's not. The whole green candle has been denied. It's not good. Look at that, guys. What a price action. Exactly, with that rule applied. Basically, the 50% goes cash into your rise. 40% will be moved to your live wallet that you're building up to achieve your threshold. Yes, you get 5,000 in your pocket and you get 4,000 for your live wallet. 5,000 in the pocket and 4,000 for your live wallet. This was a bad trap we had here.
Order filled. Order filled. Order filled.
Beautiful. And then you continue with your second cycle where you have to collect 7 points. Only 3,500 bucks. However, the amount of dollar is, not important. What important is the profit score. It's not good if you collect 3,500 in a day. No, you need to collect 500 bucks minimum for 7 days. This is not looking good here if it's not going to react under 1 minute. That 200 EMA clearly wants to deliver. Look at that. On the 5-minute, we clearly have a temporary support. The only question is how powerful the defense system it is. So that's a good reaction. Yeah, for the August it was very good. Especially for me, I had no losses till today on all the meaningful accounts. What happens to your moved 4,000 to your live if you blow out your account after the first payout? Nothing. That 4,000 remains in your live wallet. That 4,000 is basically a separated wallet. The live wallet is separated. You're building your live wallet with all the SIM funded account payouts. Right? So with all the payouts you have in any SIM funded, builds your single live wallet. That's the beauty part. That single live wallet can be built up from unlimited SIM funded accounts. So if you have to do 2,000 more, let's say you have 8,000 in your live wallet. You need 10,000 for the threshold to be moved to live. So you need 2,000 more. You're going to push as much as is needed and buy accounts for the SIM funded till you get to that 10,000, right? It makes sense to be aggressive there and do not give up. In a mean of $2,000 extra is definitely achievable for you that got 8,000 in that wallet. So it's definitely worth to purchase. If you lose your SIM funded accounts, it makes sense to purchase another round and construct your last $2,000 from your live wallet. That's the beautiful part, because that's a separated wallet that continuously receives allocation from all the money you're cashing out from the SIM funded. Yeah, the live account, so you're only going to trade a single live account. You can request daily payouts, even multiple times a day. Let's say you made a trade, it was $700 profit, you can cash it out. The next day, or let's put it that way, the same day, you make another 300, you can cash that out as well. Whatever money you make is possible to be cashed out. You have no consistency, you have a great trading environment, you're good to go and make your money. Right? So the whole system is focused for that live part. The payouts are not the biggest before live. We all know that. We all feel that. Because we got to dedicate 40% for the live. That's right. That's a reward that is not delivered instantly to you. It's a reward that will be delivered at the time you achieve a little more. But once you get to that stage, you're running just like a personal wallet, a personal account with 10 grand, where you can basically nicely make yourself, $500 a day or $300 a day or $800 a day and build from there. Yeah. Good morning, everyone. Make sure to like the video. Look at that rejection on the 1 minute we got earlier right there. This is an ugly price action here that we're seeing right now. Unexpected ugly. And with the missing pressure on continuation, it's becoming more and more concerning, guys. Look at that.
Order filled. Order filled.
Let's go. Come on. Another wick, another protection. Let's see if we can deliver more. Beautiful, guys. That's beautiful for the moment. Beautiful on the 5-minute too. Time to see that daily VWAP touched 730s. That would be lovely, guys. 14 minis, that's madness, right? Getting all the way into the 30s with 14 minis. If I'm not closing out on this trade, I'll make 4 grand. You know, this is an account, as I told you, I'm gonna do some testings. It's an alone traded account, and I'm testing things out in terms of risk management. So I don't mind if I make $4,000 here and I have to respect the consistency. I will try to do it. Looks good, exactly. Which is why I'm going to leave this open and not using a stop loss on break even, because the markets could nicely do this, right? They could nicely do that. Just like they have been doing it so far. All the good entries were retested and the break-evens have been touched. If I would be to care about the consistency here, I would have to close this out right now. But let's just make a little more money than that. The next 1-minute candle could give us the target. We're 5 points away. No consistency on Ticktick Trader, guys. Tap 1 Futures has consistency. That's why Ticktick Trader no consistency plans are amazing. They are amazing. If you push hard in a single day, you're creating so much buffer that it nicely saves your ass later on. Setting up a limit order on 726, guys. 5 contracts exit right there. We're going to collect some profits. 27 as well, 5 contracts. And I'm going to sell 2 contracts right now. So we're left with 12 plus a good opportunity to get out. You know, if this is reversing from here, I gotta be prepared to exit a little bit earlier. Even though the 5-minute looks very good for a continuation into the daily VWAP. Let's go, guys. Come on. 3 more points for my first target.
Order filled.
I've been taking off another 2 contracts, so we've been selling 4 contracts so far. And we only have the last 2 limit orders to fill up the entire position, guys. That would be lovely. Come on. Keep going, guys. I sold 5, so I exited out of half. And I'm increasing this one a little bit higher. Come on. Bring it up, guys.
Order filled.
Beautiful. It has been fully touched. $3,000 profit. Celebration times. Boom. That's a nice celebration. $3,000 profit right there. Exactly 11 flips. That's the way to go. That's a very good strategy. Let me share with you here's my Ticktick trader accounts, 5 accounts on copy trading. So on 1st of August, which was the second day of trading, we pushed for $6,000 profit. The rest of the days were kept on the minimum needed, right? Minimum needed. All the days. All of them. One day, you allow yourself a little more and you force it because that day gives you so much buffer. Right now we have $7,600 more, so I still have space to digest easily 2 more days of losses like this. That's my max loss, 1,500. And this is happening because of that $6,000 I made. There is something, certainly. Thank you guys. Appreciate it. You know, this place right here on 727.26 represented a significant level of rejection and reversal so far, and we never know for how long the choppiness continues. We never know. Although it would make sense to touch the daily VWAP here, which is so close to us. We could also say that even previously it would have made sense to touch it and we didn't touch that, right? So for those that held their positions in hope of touching it, have been front run and the market's fully reversed. It's very important to learn from previous lessons, right? Right, so it's really comfortable out here trading. This was in top on futures. I got $3,000 here. I don't mind it. I told you, on this account, I'm experimenting things. Obviously, you have to do your math and respect the consistency. But on Ticktick Trader, you have no consistency, guys. Here's the link for those of you that care about. You just have to make 0.5% per day. Let's go. Utilize the coupon code SCRAMBLE at checkout for Ticktick Trader tap on futures. And also the new offer from Savius, right? The new offer from Savius. I'm not sure if you guys are aware about it. This is only exclusively for our community. It's right here. 60% off from the prices listed. So the accounts are very cheap. 60% off. For example, the 150K account is around $256. The Thunderbolt, which is on 300K balance, is just $376 for a payout of $4,000. The payout target is 5%, guys. So for those of you that would like to see the offer, because the offer is not available on the official page. The offer is only available if you sign up an account on that link. Not at the moment in terms of day trading, not. I'm already doing my swing trading accounts for the crypto space, which is my bread and butter. You know, I'm trying to make as much as possible here, guys, today.
Order filled.
This is an interesting spot for an entry. Yeah, Ticktick Trader is very good. So we've got basically top 1 futures, Ticktick Trader pretty much equal, is sitting right there, ranked number 1 for me. Really good. On Ticktick Trader, I like that there is no consistency. So whenever I have a good day, I'm accelerating and I get rewarded for that. Top 1 futures, the payouts are much bigger. For example, tomorrow, if we successfully trade tomorrow as well and we close the last day, each account is going to give me 3,150, right? So that's a good payout.
Order filled.
3,150. We got 3 accounts there, that's 9,450. It's not a bad payout.
Order filled.
So the payouts are big on top 1 futures. Pretty good payouts on the new plans for Savius too. It's just that you cannot trade on Project X. You gotta go Quantower or other platforms available. I have a review video on that. You want to watch that. Expecting a reaction here, guys, on 714, 715. Right here, expecting something. We got slightly more than 5 minutes to when the market opens. Make sure to like the video, guys. Be subscribed, join my Discord. Come on. Let's get those numbers up. Was not expecting this 1 minute candlestick we're looking at. We're dealing right now with a level that has been defended so far, but we're having the opening soon and things could actually be turnaround. Let's see, guys. There's a few minutes to go. Wouldn't be bad to be at the top of the range, close to the opening, like 725, 26, to be at that level. It would certainly not be bad. I would actually target higher with a stop loss and break even. Looks like we got it cut off. But now we are back. Oh. What's happening with this volatility, guys? What's happening with this volatility? Look at that. It wants to dump like that on pre-opening? Look at that, guys. It wants to dump like this on pre-opening and then rush back. What do you guys think about this? We got 2 more minutes. But this was an ugly chop if it's just a chop. Right, so they gotta bring the price quickly back into 7 and double digits. Interesting, guys. Trump talks in 30 minutes. I'll bring my take profit a little higher. 30 seconds to go, guys. That's a decent reaction so far, especially on the 5-minute. Once again, we have a decent reaction. We'll see. Let's get the opening bell. Good luck, everyone. Good luck, chat. Come on, let's go. I'm out.
Order filled.
Beautiful. Thank you, guys. I'm out. Celebration times. Look at that denial. Look at that rejection. We're out. Time to make some money. 4,500 here. Great fireworks show. They grabbed liquidity right before the opening below and then pushed it back above the structure. Look at that. It's there. We have wicked above. So this is part of the choppiness from the way it looks like up to this moment. Not easy to trade, fellas. But I like to test out along from here. There you go. Look at that, guys. It's not bad. That's not bad. That's how the price action and choppiness works. Come on. This is a good entry, guys. It should be a perfect entry if the market is not going to mess with me. I could have not exited. It was no 10 seconds for the microscoping. It was no 10 seconds earlier. We were $600 up. It was $600 up, but we're fine, I think, for the moment. You know, we have a big buffer here we made for the day. Let's take this one all the way back to 730s. What do you guys think about this? Do I have a good idea? I'm speaking for the market makers.
Order
I
filled.
added one more contract. We're sitting on 4. Make sure to like the video, guys. Come on. Adding
Order
one more
filled.
contract here. Not anything. I wanted to say that I'm not adding anything, but really questionable here. I mean, I'm fine with 5 minis on the opening with such volatility. I'm fine. You know, I'm gonna try to trade this.
Order filled.
I just added a little more right now, another contract. I'm trying to trade this.
Order filled.
One more. $5,400 on my exit. I'll bring this one to $10,000 P&L today. We need 4 green candles in a row and we touch the target. Come on. Give me a nice closing above 695. $695. Come on. So much volatility. Now we close 697. $735. That would be lovely to have a $10,000 day. That would be lovely. You know, guys, that's gonna bring my consistency to a place of 50 grand, right? But like I said, it's an account I'm running experiments. Oh, look at that denial. Really interesting. Adding one more
Order
contract
filled.
to this. We could have the markets moving by this time. Come on. Let's get out of that 706. And we're flying. Yeah, Bitcoin is going nice. Bitcoin is very likely going to the all-time high soon, guys. And one of the first cryptocurrencies to get there amongst BTC is going to be Ethereum, which is enjoying its moment. Really enjoying. Oh, look at that. They want to do another similar rejection on it. That's crazy. Ray, that's crazy to hear. Looks a little bit better. Let's see how powerful is this. Capable for some strength or not. I could be trailing from a little higher, not now. I want to make $10,000 here, guys. And I can decrease my chart. I need to do 5,585 to cover my fees and all that stuff. So exactly on 730s. And we have a day of 10K. Come on. 2 more green candles and we're right there, I'm telling you. 2 more green candles, guys. 15 points needed. We're gonna go break even here in case there's someone coming out and speaking wild things. You know, I'll accept. If the market comes back to my break even, I'll accept it. We're sitting on $4,500 profit, but I'd like to see that 10 grand profit in a day. I don't want to see a big wick in this candlestick, guys. Certainly not. I'd like to see a closing of this candlestick. Look at that. I don't like these things. So I'd like to see a closing of this candle above the previous wick we had. Or very close to it, right? Which is around 718. That would actually make me happy. Otherwise, I'm gonna prepare for some partial exits. Look at that.
Order filled.
I actually sold 4 contracts. Sold half of my position here. And I'm trailing right below. You know, and that's it, right?
Order filled.
Beautiful. 6,900. It's not bad. It's certainly not bad. It's certainly not bad. Yeah. All the companies have a payout cap. Unless you're doing it on their live. It's a win-win. Exactly. There is a risk for the markets to, you know, come back to this level. Because of all that wicks, right? So certainly there is a risk. And that way, it makes no sense to allow the markets to get there because I would be break even, so better take profit there and re-entry at this level if you get a chance. If not, you remain with the profits. That was a great one here. That was a great one. BTC is looking forward pumping. But the most important part is the altcoins, guys, the Ethereum. Let me share with you a chart for those of you that are not aware. Let me take this rectangle out. Look at that. Now, what do you expect out of this? This is the all-time high here. Look at a chart and tell me, what do you guys expect? We just had our closing above the whole supply that has been active for a few years. This is the weekly candlesticks. Oh, look at this. It just went to my target that I had earlier. Now, Anish, I'm not going to get frustrated, right? Beautiful. We had a good target right there, but I was doing the risk management in case of avoiding potential risks. Right, like this. Been a little more cautious. I think that's fine. But again, the Ethereum chart looks like this. When you see an asset with a such chart, with a such weekly push, it is something that smells to the upside. A little more. Beautiful, guys. So time to advance, time to celebrate, enjoy. Once again, pretty much everywhere you have the links in the description area on my videos or join our Discord, but the coupon code is Scrambo. Now, time to get into the giveaway. Time to exercise your luck, time to exercise your capabilities of swimming in the duck race. It's not easy. You had enough time during the weekend to practice. How do you manage to win the duck race? Let's get ready, everyone. So first things first, like the video. That's how you participate. These are participation rules. Like the video. Be subscribed to my YouTube channel. Turn on the notification bell. We're streaming from Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. EST time, doing giveaways daily. For example, tomorrow, we're going to have 2 giveaways. Third thing is join my Discord. Where is it? Here. There you go. So here's a Discord link. Feel free to join my Discord. It's mandatory to be able to participate and grab your prize. Now, other things that you should know. Do not guess. We're going to shuffle this very, very soon. But do not guess multiple times. Multiple accounts. Good luck, everyone, guys. Good luck, chat. Careful. We're going to shuffle this. And we're ready. You can start. Let's go. Come on. Let's go, guys. Everyone, make sure to like the video. Be subscribed. Join Discord. Come on. We're having a great time today. No fake accounts. No multiple accounts that are trying to guess from the same user. No. Bruno, you have multiple guesses for some reason. When you see the stop message, it's over. When you see the stop message, it's over. Do not guess below that. There you go. That's it, everyone. That's a stop right there. Thank you, guys. Let's shuffle this a few more times. Quickly, quickly. And good luck, everyone. Good luck, chat. $50,000 giveaway. For the Ticktick Trader straight to Funded Plus. What is it gonna be? That blue number 4. What do you guys think about that blue number 4? Or do we stop on the number 5 green? Green number 5? Very likely. And that's the green number 5. Beautiful. Beautiful, guys. That's the green number 5. Congratulations for the winners. Let's get to the duck race. All the winners that guessed between the starting point and ending point. If you guessed afterwards, your name is not going to be on the list. We have a few guesses with number 5 after we have stopped. Let's find it out from our good friend Badger. 36 winners we have for today, which will compete for 1 minute and 30 seconds. Let's shuffle these characters a few times. Good luck, everyone. Good luck, chat. That's going to be a heavy one. We got a bunch of 5. Throughout the entire August, we've been having non-stop number 5. Non-stop. Cheese and crackers. Master Trader right there, number 10, is holding the line. Good luck, chat. Good luck, everyone. 30 seconds to go. It needs a Red Bull. It does. Let's go, guys. 10 seconds. Trade with Wafa is dominating, but someone is going to pick up from behind, as usually. Wow, look at that. Number 13. There you go for the winner. VK. There you go. Number 13, the Zorro. There you go. That's pretty funny out there. Congratulations for the winners. For the winner. Boom. You got the fireworks ready. Beautiful. Reach out to me on Discord. You got to reach out to me on Discord. Thank you guys for watching. Appreciate it. Have a lovely day. It was a good day. You saw the numbers. Not the best for the TTT Trader, but we got a bunch of buffer there, and I'm not worried at the moment. So, thank you once again. Appreciate it. You got to do your duck salad once again. That's indeed. It didn't deliver you. Looking forward to it. Tomorrow we've got 2 giveaways. Keep in mind. Yeah, President is going to push the markets once again to the upside. We had an amazing weekly closing on Nasdaq. So he's trying to push the crypto market upwards as well. And we're just celebrating. So once again, guys, thank you so much for watching. Appreciate it. Looking forward to it.